Here we are again. Light's green, trains are good to pass. Phew. This is gonna be crazy. A whole friggin' 12 hours. This is a bad idea, but you know what? Bad decisions make good stories. Being on there at night, yeah. Now was the kicker. I was just like, you know what? A nighttime expedition to a 400-foot terrain trestle. That sounds about right. So that's what we're doing. I spent 12 whole hours. My backpack is the heaviest it's ever been. It's got food. It's got water. It's got all the essentials you would need for a good 12 hours of nothing. It's gonna get kind of cold tonight. The low is 35, but that's about it. There's some rain maybe. It'd be cool to shoot a video in the rain, but other than that, I'm not expecting too much. There might be some snow Sunday night. I think that's the worst we would be expecting, is some snow. But that's about what they're expecting. Should be right up on it now. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Whew. It's a little bit more eroded away than I remember. Probably why I fell down last time. This is the fun part. Climbing down with one Coke Zero in my hand, because I couldn't imagine going a whole 12 hours without one of these. I'm really trying to be careful here, because this is way more eroded than it was last time. Gotta be strategic and plot it out. Okay. Oh, you could actually see where I fell last time. Right there. That's where I fell last time. Took half the mountain down on my butt. Well, that was one of the only options you had there, Freddy boy. Wonderful little tree to ride down here. Okay, sliding on track. Good, good. This is what we did last time. Yeah, American freight trains aren't very sneaky creatures. American freight trains are very loud, noisy, very prominent beasts. All right, so the light is green this way, which means the train is probably coming from this way, which is what we want in this daytime atmosphere. Not exactly able to hide from the trains very well. And if I tried to hide from them, guarantee those guys would call me in a heartbeat. Because they're like, who would hide from a train? Somebody who's gonna do something stupid. And they're right about that part. Yeah, should be there before it gets too dark. That was the goal, so I didn't have to worry about the pressure of animals and whatnot being out and about while I'm out and about. The only thing I gotta worry about are those diesels coming down these tracks. The only thing I gotta worry about then is them calling me in before I get there. Just waiting to hear a freight train whistle. So I haven't heard one yet. Just makes me wonder how long ago one came through here. Hopefully more sooner rather than longer ago. Because the sooner, the more time I have between when the next train comes through. Last time I did this video, when I was on that trestle, or I was walking to the trestle, it was daytime. It's kind of plausible that a rail fan would be out there. Okay, for a second there, I swear I heard like a car running down some train tracks, but like one of those trucks, you know, the inspection trucks. Anyways, last time I was here, it was daytime. It was a plausible idea that a rail fan would be out here to look at the trains. So they probably didn't radio me in. But this time, it's later in the day. A little too late for them to be wanting to be out here taking pictures. If they really wanted pictures, they'd be out here earlier. So there's a chance one of them might be a little bit skittish and call me in. But The golden sky. Oh yeah. Sun's getting low, kids. It was raining just a couple minutes ago. Not like hard rain, just enough where it's like pitter patter, you could hear it in the trees and stuff. And that's the one thing I am kind of worried about, is how much rain I'm going to get tonight. It says it's going to be moderate here, but it's not going to be like torrential, which is good, but still moderate rain. And it's going to get down to 35 as low tonight. It'll be about 35 degrees, full 12 hours. I'm going to stay on here and we're going to see how that goes. Don't know exactly how it's going to go, but dude, just wanted to do it. Just wanted to do it just once. I haven't heard any trains all day. That's crazy. You know what else is crazy? The company I've got. What's up, cows? I feel like they hear that a lot. He's like, who are you? The human goes, "Mrr," and they're just like, shut up, bro. You don't even sound like that. Yeah, every time those cows, I'm sure every time somebody sees them, they just got, the person just goes, "Mrr," and the cow's like, shut up, bro. You don't see us doing that to you. Oh, look, it's a human. Walmart. Oh, let's go to Walmart. I'm sure that's what's going through their heads. They're not thinking about grass and where they're going to take their next dump. They're thinking about, you know, humans annoying them. Well, that wind is making me a little nervous too. Hopefully it's not windy all night. That might add it to the cold factor. The fact that I'm sitting on a giant steel train trestle and the wind's blowing and it's raining. I've got rain gear in the back, but you know, when you're drenched, you're drenched. All right, we are in sight. There's the trestle. Whew. There was 100% a truck of some kind at the trestle. 100%. And that makes me wonder if they are perhaps monitoring what's going on. I have no idea for sure, but I know I need to stay out of their sight. There's 100% a white truck sitting there. Should have known it. That's why the train hadn't come, because they were out there doing whatever they're doing. It's a bad idea. All right. Whoever it was just drove past. They did not see me, or at least if they did, they are pretending like they didn't. So we're gonna try and shoot for the trestle, keep going. I have no idea what they were doing, but I'm gonna be careful. They may have just installed cameras. These guys may have just been the response team to my last big video. This may have been their response, that they just put some cameras up or something like that because they don't want people on this trestle. I'll have to think about that. Who knows what they're doing out here this late? But I'm going to assume that they were trying to install cameras or some kind of motion detectors that'll let them know when somebody gets on the trestle, which is definitely a possibility. It's definitely possible. But anyways, let's go ahead and get back on the tracks. Get this done. All right. Now, I don't know what that truck was doing, but keep my mask on just to be safe in case they installed some kind of, they could have installed a game camera off in the trees, or who knows. Motion detectors, who knows. Still looking around here. for any sort of trail cams, maybe. This is gonna be a sketchy night, guys. This is gonna be a sketchy night. I don't see anything. They probably just checked this trestle before the day is over. Make sure it's all clear to breed, no kids are on it, no anything that's important. But go ahead and hurry up and climb down here. Whew. Boys, this may have been a bad idea. I might have ought to waited for another night. Looks like they still have some welding gear out here. Yep, they still got welding gear. Well, that's not optimal. That wind is getting to me a little bit here. I'm kind of nervous. All right, let's go ahead and get down. All right, so I have thought this through just a little bit. There is this giant protected area. I wanted to spill my Coke Zero. There is a giant protected area right inside here. So if I had to, I could stand in there if the wind gets too bad. But that might be the case, unfortunately. I really didn't think this through too well. Probably should have done some more thinking about it. I mean, I could lay down on the supports down there, but completely open to the wind and rain down there. Let's see. Go walk over here a little bit. 12 hours on a train trestle. Sheesh. Dang. Gets more intimidating every time I stop. Keep thinking, well, you know, the car's not that far back. You can walk back. Yeah, I could. But, you know, where's the adventure in that? I could sit right there. It's a little nook. Okay, be careful here. Okay, this is a good little protected spot. I mean, I'm right under the train when it passes, so if it's leaking anything, it's gonna hit me. But it's better than being out in that wind all night. Just barely. Let me see if I can sit down. Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, I think I'm okay to sit down. That's one thing I'm going to be able to hear a lot of tonight is wildlife. I'm going to be the only one out here in the middle of nowhere. No cars, no nothing, just me and a bunch of animals. So I'll be able to hear that tonight. I thought I had this down in my head. I knew protected area. I knew this would be a good spot. At the same time, it's not as big as I'd hoped. Sheesh. So yeah, if it's windy all night, this will be probably where I stay for most of the night. I mean, I'll probably come out and film here and again, but this is probably my safe space for the night. Sounds like that train's coming. Yeah, train's coming. Here she comes. Well, cover my ears here, because I'm gonna come find space. Well, it's safe to say I'm not gonna get any sleep. Am I talking loud? I think I'm talking loud. And now the wind kicks up. It's maybe a bad night to do this. It's maybe a really bad night to do this. Being 100% honest with myself. I thought I might be able to get some cool shots, you know, but if it's windy like this all night, I'm not gonna have any chance of that. It's red. So they're coming, they're gonna be going this way this time. They're gonna be coming from that way this way. At least I know which way it's coming from. Out there? Okay, gosh. There's somebody out there. I have no idea who it is. But I need you to get down ASAP. Hide and be quiet. Hide and be quiet. Okay. It gets so dark the camera can't see anything. Well, that's interesting. Here's my backpack. Doesn't seem to be going anywhere. At this point, I'm really starting to debate if I could do this. I don't think I can. I don't know if I can, because there's no sleep involved with this 12 hours. Zero. And I gotta sit right here like this on the edge of this bracket. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, it's starting to look a little dicey here, just a little bit more than I was prepared for. I mean, cool atmosphere. I mean, that's creepy. But the thing is there's gonna be wind, there's gonna be rain. I'm gonna be out here all night long. I don't know if I could do this. I don't know this would be smart. I gotta walk back all the way down that track at night. This is one of the hardest decisions I've had to make in a while. I mean, this is something I've wanted to do for a long time, but this night is just shaping up to be a bad one for this. It's shaping up to be like the perfect night for a murder or something. This is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Not as easy as I thought it would be. I mean, I could go down there and try out the lower. I could go down there and try that out. That area down there, I could definitely would just lay down on comfortably. And I really need to make a decision here, because this is not shaping up to be the kind of night I want to spend on a train trestle. It's windy, it's gonna rain, it's gonna be cold. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? All right, I want to go up there and take a look and see what the light is going to be up there on the bridge. See what it says. Because if that light is green, then the train's coming from that way, and I can go ahead and try walking back. As much as I would love to just stay here and film, I know for a fact that this is going to be a heck of a night. This would be a bad time to stay out here. It was shaping up to be a bad one. I ignored all the signs and now I'm here. Sheesh. You know what? Screw it. I think I'm just going to go ahead and go. I don't think I'm going to wait for the train. I just need to learn to say no more often. I just need to learn to tell myself no if it's too dangerous. But anyways, I'll open the camera back up when I'm getting off the trestle. Alright. Alright. It is pitch black out here. See that orange and red light, so it says proceed with caution, cross the bridge. Don't know who that's for. Could be me. It's gonna be a heck of a walk. Alright, well, let's hope I get off this trestle before this train comes. Hopefully he's coming slow enough that I could actually get out there. Alright. Very bad idea. Learned my lesson though. I'm not gonna try this again anytime soon. Sorry folks, as much as I want to spend a night on this trestle, I don't think I'm gonna come back and do this. Yeah, it would have been cool, but this one night ruined me for it. Good news is this walk back, I got one of the brightest flashlights you can get. One of them. Brightest tiny flashlight you can get your hands on. So, I don't know what I want to do. If I want to run back, if I want to walk back, if I want to just take my time. Run back sounds better. Alright, well, got my super bright flashlight. Let me grab my second one out of my bag so I can have dual flashlights. Be extra safe. Establish that extra crazy factor. Well, appreciate you guys watching and everything. I'll keep filming all the way back just in case I get mauled, you know, I have evidence. Alright, well, dual flashlights. It's like a couple lightsabers, honestly. Alright, well, running back would not be a bad option. The way I'm feeling about this, yeah, running back wouldn't be bad. You boys are in for a creepy video here. Sure didn't mean for it to be. It went from, oh yeah, I'm going to spend some time on a trestle, to, oh yeah, I'm walking back in the dark. Because it was a bad idea to be on this trestle. But what did I do? I forced myself to go, and I'm now regretting it. I'm wasting my own time. I'm all the way 3 hours away from my house just for this little video. Well, might as well go for it. Go for a run back. Whew, this backpack's heavy. Yes, it is. Should have hitched a ride with those guys back on their little truck. Hey guys, I was thinking about spending the night on that trestle, but I'm having second thoughts. Can I go home with you? There was a moose who liked to drink a lot of juice. The moose's name was Fred. I'm good at a mile run without 20 pounds on my back. We'll push through it though. Push through it. Push through it. Glad I skipped my run today. I was going to get a second one. Whew. Okay. Backpack really weighs down on you. Whew. All right. Like squirrels. Deer. Ah, 20 pounds. Holy. I see the crossroad up ahead though. We're close. Alright. One final push all the way to the crossroad. All the way to the crossroad. Alright. That sucked. That really sucked. Alright, gotta keep it down. Residential. Glad I didn't stay waiting for a train to show up, because buddy, he ain't. There's some coyotes laughing in the background. Exactly what I didn't want. Neighbors waking up. Alright boys, I'm officially never coming back. I've had my fun. I've had my play with those trestles. My little fooling with death is over. I might try another trestle sometime, but this one's over. Should have brought a hammock. Should have bought whatever. It was not good. it was fun, guys. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this. It was pretty fun to film, but tonight was just not a good night for it. As soon as I get back to the parking spot, I'll discuss something that's been on my mind pretty bad, because it has been bugging me. Come on, boys. I'm just trying to get home. Being 100% honest with myself, it was a very unusual thing, me saying no to my urge to stay and get some crazy on camera. That's what I wanted to do. But 12 whole hours of me sitting on that trestle, dealing with the wind, would not have been good. Would have been a bad move on my part. Exhausted. This bag is not good for running. I need to do something like tie it around my waist or something. Oh, come on, bro. More dogs. Dude, I'm just trying to get back to my car. Just leave me be. Just leave me be. But since I'm already near my car, I'll go ahead and say what was on my mind here. The reason I pushed myself so hard on that last stretch, not because I was in a hurry to get it over with, because that whole forest got quiet on me. And I'm not gonna deal with anything like that stalking me if there is something out there. But there's all kinds of rules you're not supposed to break. I'm pretty sure I broke one running, but the answer to that was not to wait. I feel like the answer was to get out and get on a public road as quickly as possible. But yeah, that forest got real quiet real fast, and I've lived in Appalachia for a while now, and that is a very unnatural thing to deal with. No idea what it was, if it was anything extraordinary, but I'm not gonna be doing this probably again. And the part where it got quiet at the end, yeah, that's what set my heart racing, because there's frogs, there were crickets, and then that final stretch, it got quiet. Yeah, it always bugs me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see you soon.